Mario Manningham. Stay locked in between the lines with Coach Stella.
Let's jump right into it, man. We know Stella Stock Report, like AO say every week, we only talk about good money. We don't talk about no bad money. I got 5 kids on this week's list and then 5 ballers as always. So let's jump right into it. Number 1, we got Avon, senior wide receiver, Grant Barr, 6'1", 195 pounds. Right now he has no offers. That's going to change here real quick. Having a really good season so far. Last year he had a good year. They lost wide receiver Mac Maxey, who we talked about last year, and he's filled in that wide receiver 1 role big time. When you watch this kid on film, number 1, he has good size. He looks legit 6'1", 195. But you combine that, the kid has legit 10.7 speed in the 100. The kid can run. You know what I mean? So you got a kid that has good size, but he can run a 10.7. So he can make plays down the field. He can make plays on the red line. He can make plays in the slot and make plays deep down the middle of the field. Or you can get it to him quick and he can make plays on his yard after the catch. So I really like this kid. He's a touchdown machine. That's another thing I like about this kid when you watch him on tape. He got a nose for the end zone. He know how to get to the end zone. And if you throw it to him in the end zone, he going to go up and go get it for sure. And like I said, I just like the versatility of his game. He can make plays on the red line. He can make plays in the slot. And he can make plays after the catch, showing his yak skills. So the one thing I would say he maybe need to work on, he still look a little raw in the route running. Okay. And a lot of times that makes sense because he sounds like he's a track kid that can run a 10.7. So a lot of times the track kids need a little bit more work as far as refining their route running, but the kid is a big time player. Somebody is sleeping on this player, and somebody gonna get a big time football player. It's the same thing I felt about Max last year when I talked about him.
Right.
Max's game was a little different. He was more of a technician of a route runner. This kid he got a little bit more juice to him, a little more speed to him, and a little bit bigger. But if he refine his route running when he go to the next level, this kid got a chance to be a good player. So shout out to Grant, baby. Keep doing your thing. Number 2, Villa Angela St. Joe's junior linebacker, Jerry Black Jr., 6'2", 210. Right now, Jerry got 2 offers, Toledo and Louisville. I seen this kid in person last year when we went to the Ursuline at St. Joe's game last year. And he stuck out as a sophomore. Just the way he moved, the fluidity of a kid that's his size caught my eye. And I want to say he had an interception in that game. And that really kind of what caught my eye. So, of course, I wrote his name down and kind of been tracking him since then. The one thing about watching Jerry, he's legit 6'2", 210, but he's very fluid. You know what I mean? He's a very fluid mover, very athletic, which lets me know he could probably add another 15, 20 pounds and keep his athleticism and his fluidity. So that's one thing I like about it. He's also good versus the run, especially if you try to run away with his speed and athleticism. He could chase you down from the backside. So I like that, but he's also pretty good at this point of attack. He's only a junior, so next year he'll be a lot stronger. He'll be a lot better at the point of attack, but he can do that. The thing I really love about this kid, though, L, is his ball skills. You could tell the kid probably was a safety growing up or a receiver or a safety growing up. Anybody at home, man, go to Jerry Black Jr.'s huddle. Check out, I ain't gonna lie, he might have the best interception that I've seen so far this year, especially from a linebacker position. So that's the number one thing I like. He's a true 3-down linebacker at the next level. He could play the run, he could play the pass, and with his athleticism, he could become a good blitzer too. So that's the thing I like about this kid. He does a good job reading the quarterback's eyes. Again, lets me know he probably played some safety growing up. He kind of plays the linebacker position like a safety, just like a bigger safety. So I like that. Of course, I play safety, so I love safeties that can get their hands on the ball and make plays on the ball, but also tough enough to be good in the run game and make tackles, solid tackler. So keep your eye on this kid, man. Right now, I got him as a Tier 2 recruit. I can see this kid maybe being a Tier 3 recruit. I don't know exactly how fast he is or if he run track. That would be my only question, because if the kid can really, really run, I can see him being a Tier 3 recruit and continue to stack them offers going into next year. So shout out to Jay Black Jr., man. Keep doing your thing, my guy. Number 3, and I'm happy we got this guy on the list and that his stock is going through the roof because he recently just committed to West Virginia on Sunday, and that's St. Ed senior cornerback Mekhi Boone. I think we seen Mekhi 3 times this year at Massillon, home versus Moeller, at Hoban. Every game I seen him, I was just more and more impressed with this kid, man. So it didn't surprise me at all that West Virginia came late. He was committed to Miami, Ohio, I believe. And I always say it on the stock report, I know you hear me say it all the time, L, don't be surprised if a bigger school try to come steal him right before signing day. That's exactly what West Virginia did with this kid. The kid can play football. 6 foot, 175 pounds. Like I said, committed to West Virginia on Sunday. Doesn't surprise me at all that they came and stole him late because the kid been playing lights out all year. He's a longer cornerback prospect with speed, and he got loose hips. That's a couple things that I like about him. But I love that he plays with the proper fundamentals of the cornerback position, even down to his stance. He's always got good stance. His eyes are always in the right place. And the number one thing I love about this kid game, and I feel like this is the number one thing you can't teach the corners, and the number one thing that if you have, you could be a really, really good corner, is he doesn't panic when the ball's in the air. Mm-hmm. DBs and especially corners that panics when the ball's in the air, they get pass interferences or holding calls, or they just out to play and the receiver come back and make the catch and get the touchdown or get a big play. This kid doesn't do that. He stays true to his technique, which lets me know he's getting coached up good, and he does not panic when the ball is in the air. And then it led to we done seen him have a couple interceptions. He had a big-time interception against Massillon, a couple pass deflections. I just really like this kid's game, and when I watch him, I just say, this kid know how to play the cornerback position.
Mm-hmm. And he got that. He definitely has that edge. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Not to cut you off, but
no, you good, bro.
So you watch him 3 out there for St. Ed's. You know, he's sitting on it. He ain't begging for no help over the top.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He with it.
He got the proper swag that you want from a cornerback. You know what I mean?
He gonna chatter with the sideline a little bit.
No doubt. You know what I mean? He gonna break it up. He gonna do his thing, but then he right back locked in for the next play, right back to his fundamentals and his technique. I really like this kid's game. So shout out to Makai, man, and congratulations on your commitment to West Virginia, big dog. Keep doing your thing. Number 4 on our list, St. Ignatius junior linebacker James Conrad, 6'3", 225 pounds. Right now he got 2 offers, Toledo and UMass. Big, strong linebacker prospect in the mode of a St. Ignatius linebacker. You know what I mean? 6'3", 225. He's very versatile. He can play off-ball linebacker or he can come off the edge. I like him coming off the edge, though. When he come off the edge, he play with a little bit more force. He can get some speed behind him. He can set an edge. He can rush the passer. Kid has strong hands. So when he disengage, and also that don't look fair sometimes. So I really like this kid, especially when the 2-point coming off the edge. He can play the run game. He can set an edge. Of course, he can get after the quarterback. He plays with a high motor. He's a tough kid. I didn't see him get to play the pass game too much, so I didn't get to see that on film. But I'm sure he would be able to do it. At the next level, I could see him being 2 players. I could see him playing in the 4-3 defense, playing to the open side. So the kids at home, the open side mean playing away from the tight end or playing away from the strength. Or I could see him being a 3-4 outside linebacker that's playing to the strong side, right outside the tight end, get my hands on the tight end in the run game. If I gotta drop in pass coverage, I'm just gonna drop to the flat, maybe just back to the hook. I ain't gotta drop as much. Not saying he's not athletic, but more so than anything, I want this kid going forward more so than moving backward. But I like this kid. I got him as a tier 3 recruit when it's all said and done. Strong head, hands, big, strong kid. Plays with that St. Ignatius mentality and toughness. High IQ football player. And this kid, when it's all said and done, he'll be a tier 3 recruit. St. Ignatius hasn't been winning like they want to, but it's not going to stop college coaches from stopping there and understanding how good of a football player he is. And like I said, when it's all said and done, he'll have 15 offers, be a tier 3 recruit, and around June, July, he'll be committing somewhere and getting ready to go play big-time football. So shout out to James Conrad. Keep doing your thing. Keep working, baby. And the last kid we got on the list, I just talked about him not too long ago. Wadsworth sophomore quarterback Bryson Hall, 6'1", 190 pounds. As a sophomore, he already got 4 offers for quarterback. Kent State, Miami of Ohio, Toledo, and Pitt. He's also a good baseball player. So I wanted to do some research and dive into the offers to see if they were baseball, football, or dual sport offers. And they're football. So to be able to be a quarterback and have 4 offers as a sophomore, that lets me know he has a bright future. But when you turn on the tape and watch him, you can see it. Number 1, you can see the baseball in his game. Quick feet to set. He has quick setting feet to get the ball out. And when he's throwing intermediate, so 10 to 20 yards in that intermediate, he has a super quick release. Now, being that he's a sophomore, he probably not as strong as he want to be. When he throw a little bit deeper down the field, he got to kind of get behind it a little bit more. But when he's throwing short to intermediate, it's quick. It's like a second or baseman or shortstop turning a double play. Quick feet, quick release, and he get it out. I love that about his game. But he's super accurate. Super accurate, throws a catchable ball. One thing that I like about his game, he's comfortable throwing over the middle. It normally takes young quarterbacks a long time to throw over the middle because it's more bodies there. It's constricted. It's more moving pieces in there. And most young quarterbacks like to just throw to the outside because I can look right here. It's one DB and one receiver, so I can look right there and read it. Mm-hmm. Most young quarterbacks don't like throwing over the middle of the field. You got 2 linebackers, 2 safeties, plus whatever routes my receiver's running, or a safety dropping and is playing in the hole, and another safety playing away, playing deep middle close. So he's comfortable throwing over the middle. He throws with touch. He does a good job extending the play. He's a baseball kid, so he's athletic. Mm-hmm. The thing I like about when he extends the play, though, his eyes never drop. He's extending the play. He wants to throw the ball. He'll run the ball as a last resort, but he's extending, eyes up the field, looking to extend the play and get the ball downfield to one of his guys. So the kid has a bright, bright future. He, like I said, he gotta really get into it sometimes, but he got a strong arm. I watched him on film and I rewinded it. I seen him throw a 55-yard ball on the rope. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Accurate for a touchdown. So he has it, and the kid just got to continue to work. He got 4 offers, so he's already proven to college coaches that he has all the tools they want, and he's only a sophomore. Yeah. And the good thing about that is he don't have to worry about, will I get offers? Will coaches like me? You don't got to worry about that no more. You can throw that away, and now you can just truly focus on your game and continue to get better. And this kid has been doing that. So I can't wait to watch the film from this Friday when they play Avon and that defense. I can't wait to watch the film from that. But all in all, this kid got a bright future. I got him as a Tier 3 recruit for now, and he only a sophomore, so the kid can continue to grow, continue to get better. He could be 6'3" next year. So if the kid get to 6'3", 6'4", what he's already showing on film, and continue to get better, I can see him maybe being a Tier 4 recruit next year, and maybe the last year being a Tier 5 recruit. So those are the 5 guys I got on the list this year, bruh. I'm going deep in my bag. We're in the playoff season, so always got kids on the list. My list long. You know how I go, bruh.
Sure,
so for anybody at home, don't get it twisted, baby. Don't get it twisted.
He's still working on it.
Don't get it twisted, baby. So shout out to them 5 guys, though, man. Keep doing y'all thing. Coach Stella got an eye on y'all, and I love y'all game.
Hey, that's this week's Stella Stark Report, man.
Keep checking in, man. Keep it locked in, but in between the lines with Coach Stella, you feel me? You dig.